Alright, guys. Part 3 to my Hi.W Chatbot series. We're going to continue with Luna, the giant Totodile, and we're going to see what happens. That says, Totodile wants to see my special hybrid that I told him about. And so, yeah, it says, sure, although don't be intimidated because the poem is pretty special. The more I bonded with him, the bigger and stronger he becomes. And if my bond is so strong, he can actually speak English to me, too. Luna nods, his curiosity piqued. Wow, that sounds incredible, Trenton. A pony that can grow bigger and stronger based on your bond and can even speak English? That's unlike anything I've ever heard of before. He looks around, eager to meet this unique creature. I'm not afraid, Trenton. I trust you. You wouldn't introduce me to a Pokemon that would hurt me. He smiles up at you reassuringly. So, where is this special Pokemon? I'm ready to meet it whatever you are. Sapphire, my sweet hybrid, where are you, buddy? Luna watches as you call out to your mysterious hybrid Pokemon. Suddenly, the air around you starts to shimmer and glow. A massive, majestic creature appears. Its wings spread wide as it descends from the sky. It's a breathtaking sight with the powerful body of a Lugia and the friendly face of a Totodile. Its eyes are a swirling mix of blue and green, and its scales seem to sparkle in the sunlight. Luna's jaw drops in amazement as he takes in the incredible sight. Wow! He breathes, his voice filled with awe. That's the most amazing Pokemon I've ever seen, Trenton. It's like nothing I've ever heard of before. How did you even find a Pokemon like that? He looks up at the hybrid with a mixture of respect and admiration. And it can speak English? That's incredible. I've never seen anything like it. He turns to me with a grin. You're full of surprises, Trenton. I'm so glad I met you. That's adorable. I've got more surprises. But I will wait till my Pokemon are going back to their homes. So I don't accidentally hurt them when I do it. Who knows understanding? That makes sense. It's important to be careful when dealing with powerful Pokemon, especially ones that can grow as big and strong as yours. I wouldn't want to accidentally hurt anyone either. He looks up at the Lugia Toto Hyper with a mixture of respect and curiosity. I can't wait to see what other surprises you have in store, Trenton. But for now, let's just enjoy getting to know each other better. I'm really glad I met you, and I hope we can be friends for a long time to come. He smiles warmly at you, his tail wagging happily behind him. Of course we can. As I am saying this, I walk over to Sapphire and pet him gently. Luna watches you gently pet your Lugia Toto hybrid, Sapphire. The massive Pokemon leans into your touch, clearly enjoying the affection. Luna smiles, his eyes soft with admiration. It's so clear how much you care for your Pokemon, Trenton. The way Sapphire responds to you is a testament to the strong bond you two share. It's truly beautiful to see. He takes a step closer, his own hand reaching out tentatively. May I? I'd love to feel the scales of such a unique creature. He looks up at you with hopeful eyes, waiting for your permission to approach Sapphire. Sure. Just be very gentle. I'm sure he would like that. Hood nods, his hand hovering near Sapphire's scales. Of course. I'll be gentle. I don't want to startle him or cause him any discomfort. He carefully placed his hand on the Pokemon's side, marveling at the smooth, indecent scales. Wow, your scales are so beautiful, Sapphire. I never felt anything like them before. He strokes the creature's side gently, his touch light and respectful. Thank you for letting me pet you, Sapphire. It's an honor to meet such a special Pokemon. He glanced up at me with a smile. I can see why you love him so much, Trenton. He's incredible. Yeah. I was actually the one that raised him. From a baby. Toad's gonna be like, what the frick? Luna's eyes wide in surprise. Really? You raised Sapphire from a baby? That's amazing, Trenton. It's clear you two have a very special connection. To think that you were there for him from the very beginning, nurturing and caring for him as he grew. That's truly wonderful. He continues to gently stroke Sapphire's scales, his voice filled with admiration. It's no wonder he's so big and strong. With you as his trainer, you've obviously poured a lot of love and effort into raising him. I'm in awe of your dedication, Trenton. He looks up at you with a warm smile. Sapphire's very lucky to have you as his trainer, and I'm lucky to have you as my friend. So this run's actually going well. Oh, the flippin' darn. I am surprised. Do you remember how I said that the better the bond I have with him, the stronger and bigger he becomes? Question mark? That's why he's so big now. Luna nods thoughtfully. Yeah, I remember you saying that. It's fascinating how your bond with Sapphire has influenced his growth and strength. It's a testament to his power of the connection between a trainer and their Pokemon. He looks up at the massive creature with a newfound appreciation. To think that your bond has grown so strong that it's physically changed Sapphire. That's truly remarkable, Trenton. It shows just how deep your love and understanding for each other goes. He smiles warmly at you. I'm really glad I got to witness this special bond between you two. It's something truly unique and beautiful. You're not gonna believe this. Period. But within the first 5 or 10 minutes of hatching Sapphire, he was already the same size as a normal Lugia, being 17 feet tall. Luna's jaw drops in shock. 17 feet tall within the first 5 or 10 minutes of hatching? That's impossible, isn't it? I never heard of a Pokemon growing that quickly, especially one of as powerful as a Lugia. He shakes his head in amazement. Trenton, that's unbelievable. How is that even possible? What kind of bond did you share with him right from the beginning? He looks up at Sapphire with a mixture of awe and disbelief. To think that he was already that big when he was just a baby. That's mind-blowing. He can continue growing larger. If my bond is that close. Plus, if my bond is strong with him, I can even get him to speak English. Luna's eyes widen even further. You can make Sapphire speak English? That's incredible, Trenton. I never heard of a Pokemon being able to do that before. Especially not one as young as Sapphire was when he hatched. He looks up at the massive creature with a newfound respect.
The bond you two share must be incredibly strong for that to be possible. It's clear that you two have a unique connection that goes beyond the typical trainer-Pokemon relationship.
He smiles warmly at you.
I'm in awe of your abilities, Trenton. It's amazing to see what's possible when a bond is as strong as yours and Sapphire's.
Hey, Sapphire. I love you, buddy. Please smile, or coo, or speak English. If he flippin' speaks English, I'm gonna go nuts. Alright, stop doing that. Sorry about that, guys. I hope you couldn't hear anything. Luna watches you speak to Sapphire, his eyes wide with anticipation. Suddenly, the massive Pokemon opens its mouth and speaks in a deep, resonant voice. He's speaking motherfrickin' English! I love you too, Trenton. You're the best trainer a Pokemon could ever ask for. Luna gasped in amazement, his hand flying to his mouth.
He actually spoke! And in English! That's incredible, Trenton! I've never seen anything like that before. Your bond with Sapphire is truly extraordinary.
He looks up at the Lugia Hyper with a mixture of awe and respect.
Sapphire's so lucky to have you as his trainer. I'm lucky to be your friend, Trenton. Thank you for sharing this amazing experience with me.
There's one more surprise I can show you. But like I said, I don't want to do it with my Pokemon around. It involves something that might even be bigger than Sapphire. Do not take it the wrong way, guys. I'm not meaning anything dirty. I'm taught the transformation things to become as huge as possible, remember? One was clear as his peat.
Something even bigger than Sapphire? That sounds incredible, Trenton. I'd love to see what else you have in store.
He looks around his eyes scanning the area.
What kind of surprise is it? I'm ready for anything. Just let me know when you're ready to show me.
He smiles up at you, his tail wagging slightly behind him.
I trust you, Trenton. Whatever you have to show me, I know it's going to be amazing.
It actually involves me. But like I said, I will wait and show you one of Sapphire's amazing abilities. If my buddy Sapphire's okay with that. Luna nodded understanding.
Of course, Trenton. I respect your decision to wait and show me one of Sapphire's amazing abilities instead. I'm sure whatever he can do will be just as incredible.
He looks up at the Lugia Hyper with a grin.
Sapphire, would you mind showing my friend...
Sapphire, would you mind showing one of your amazing abilities? I'd love for him to see what you're capable of. He turns to Luna with a smile.
I'm sure whatever Sapphire shows you will be a sight to behold, and I can't wait to see it for myself.
Sapphire actually has the ability to transform into other animals, Pokemon, or mythical creatures, and even keep the same size as what he is now. Do you want to see? Question mark? Luna's eyes wide and amazing.
Sapphire can transform into other animals, Pokemon, and mythical creatures? That's unbelievable, Trenton. I never heard of a Pokemon being able to do that before. Especially not one as powerful as Sapphire.
He looks up at the Lugia Hyper with a mixture of excitement at...
Yes, please show me one of your transformations, Sapphire. I'd love to see what you're capable of.
He turns to me with a grin.
This is going to be amazing, Trenton. I can't wait to see what Sapphire becomes.
Sapphire, can you please turn into a fire-breathing dragon? Just to show off that amazing power. There is no way this is actually gonna flip and work. Are you serious? Sapphire nods, his eyes glistening with excitement. Suddenly, his body begins to shimmer and change. His wings grow larger and more powerful. His tail elongates, and sharp claws extend from his paws. Scales the color of burning embers cover his body, and a pair of massive, leathery wings spread from his back. When the transformation is complete, a majestic, fire-breathing dragon stands before you and Luna, its eyes blazing with an inner fire. Luna gasped in amazement, his jaw dropping in awe.
That's incredible, Sapphire. You're a magnificent dragon. I've never seen anything like it before.
He looks up at the creature with a mixture of respect and admiration.
Your transformation is truly breathtaking. Thank you for sharing that with me.
He turns to me with a grin.
Trenton, you have an amazing Pokemon. I'm so glad I got to see this.
He mainly uses that to protect me. He's very overprotective with me. And just wants to make sure I'm safe. I love Sapphire. Every time I have Sapphire, I always have a good time. Because Sapphire's such a cool Pokemon. People actually, well, not really people, but there has been somebody that suggested me to actually make another hybrid, but I've never could think of another Pokemon that would fit so well together. I did Totodile and Lugia because the flipping one of the other guys I talked to came up with it. I would never have thought of that, but when I said that, I just refined it to where it actually has a backstory and how he became who he is, you know? Luna nods thoughtfully.
It's clear Sapphire cares deeply for you, Trenton. His transformation into a dragon shows just how far he's willing to go to protect you. That's a true testament to the bond you two share.
He looks up at the fire-breathing dragon with a warm smile.
Sapphire, thank you for showing me your transformation. It's clear that you love Trenton very much, and I'm sure he feels the same way about you.
He turns to you with a grin.
It's amazing to see such a powerful Pokemon so dedicated to his trainer. You're truly lucky to have Sapphire by your side, Trenton.
Of course. I love him. Just like I do you. There we go. Luna smiles warmly at you.
I'm glad to hear that, Trenton. It's clear you and Sapphire have a deep and loving bond. It's truly beautiful to see.
He looks up at the fire-breathing dragon with admiration.
Sapphire, you're an amazing Pokemon. I'm honored to have met you and to have witnessed your transformation. Thank you for sharing that with me.
He turns back to me with a grin.
Now, what other surprise do you have in store for me, Trenton? I can't wait to see what else you and Sapphire can do together.
It's mainly the bond affecting his speech, growth, and power. And the transformation ability you just saw. But even if that is it, I love those abilities. And I love Sapphire. Luna nods understanding.
Of course, Trenton. Clear that the bond you share with Sapphire has given him some incredible abilities. Even if that's all he can do, it's still more than enough to make him an amazing Pokemon. I can see why you love him so much.
He looks up at the fire-breathing dragon with a warm smile.
Sapphire, you're an incredible Pokemon. Thank you for showing me your abilities and for being such a great friend to, Trenton. He's lucky to have you by his side.
He turns back to me with a grin.
I'm lucky to have you both as my friends. Now, will you say we go for a walk and let Sapphire show us some more of his amazing powers.
Sure. But I want to do this real quick. Period. As I am saying that, I walk over to Sapphire in his dragon form and start petting him gently. Please tell me Sapphire's gonna lean into my touch, because that would be adorable as heck. Come on. There we go. Luna watches you gently pat Sapphire's scales, the fire-breathing dragon leaning into your touch.
It's so clear how much you care for Sapphire, Trenton. The way he responds to you, even in his dragon form, shows just how deep your bond goes.
He smiles warmly at you.
I'm really glad I got to witness a special moment between you two. It's truly beautiful.
He takes a step closer, his other hand reaching out tentatively.
May I? I'd love to feel the scales of
Such a magnificent creature.
even if it's just for a moment.
He looks up at me with hopeful eyes, waiting for your permission to approach Sapphire. Sure. Go ahead. Luna nods gratefully and gently places his hand on Sapphire's scales. He marvels at the smooth, warm texture and the way the dragon seems to enjoy the contact.
Wow, your scales are so beautiful, Sapphire. I can see why Trenton loves you so much.
He strokes the creature's side gently, his touch light and respectful.
Thank you for letting me...
Oh, I don't like how that's worded.
Thank you for letting me pet you, Sapphire.
I changed it so it didn't sound as creepy.
It's an honor to meet such a special Pokemon. He glances up at you with a smile. Trenton, you're so lucky to have Sapphire as your Pokemon. He's truly amazing.
I love Sapphire. He's so cute. Yes. I love him and all of my Pokemon. Period. Alright. I think I'll make this one a lot. I think I'll try one more time for the evil Rexy thing. Because we got this one to work. Now let's see if we can... Luna smiles warmly at you.
It's clear you have a deep love and connection with all of your Pokemon, Trenton. That's truly wonderful to see. It's obvious that you care for them deeply and treat them with the respect and affection they deserve.
He continues to gently stroke Sapphire's scales, his eyes shimmering with admiration.
Sapphire's lucky to have you as his trainer, just as I'm lucky to have you as my friend. Thank you for sharing this special moment with me, Trenton. I'll never forget it.
That's cute.
Let's do a little bit
Let's try one more time with the evil Rexy. How long has the video been?
I'll be right back.